Going live. I'm live. Okay, well, I'm live. I have no idea if this is actually working or not. Um, Hello. I know it's been a while since I've done anything, even though I've been pressured by spirit to do something besides, meditating for the world all the time and affirmations all the time, all the time. So, I'm just making this because, I've been told to, and I'm just asking the question today. Did you make it through? Did you make it through the portal yesterday? The 444 portal. Um, People that know what I'm talking about. The energetic portal, the portal of transcendence, the portal of choosing a new timeline, choosing um, a fifth dimensional timeline as opposed to the 3D that is basically um, crumbling around us, and it needs to. So I'm doing this because uh, I want to bring to the world something that I know how to do very well and uh, have been doing for 33 years this year, which is breathing deeply. And that might sound odd because most people would say, oh, I breathe all the time. Yeah, you do, but do you breathe deeply all the time? Probably not. If you checked in right now, you probably would be very hard pressed to take a deep breath. And taking a deep breath and continuously taking a deep breath is what's needed right now more than ever. So I want to bring my small, my large, my spirit centered gift to the table. Excuse me for messing around with this because I don't know what I'm doing. So, can you tell? um, so, one of my gifts, I was asking myself, well, what can I do besides, what I've been doing for 50 years? Praying and meditating and aligning with Source about what was coming, and now it's here. So now I'm asking, well, what can I bring now to the world? Because of course, now we're in hermit mode, which actually to me is a good thing. This is what was needed. This is what the earth has been asking for decades. It didn't get our attention with burning down the rainforests and the fires and the floods and the famine and the poverty and the war and the death. So, since it was all blatantly right in front of our faces and we didn't get it, or, a lot of us didn't get it, um, the universe decided to give us something that would really stop us in our tracks. And that's exactly what's happened. And people want to know, how we get back to normal. We don't. There's no going back after this. There's no going back. Why would you want to? Really? Why would you want to go back to something that didn't work for 99% of the people on the planet or the animals? Why would you want to go back to that? You're not going to go back to it. And the more you resist in attempting to go back to something that wasn't working, the harder it's going to be. So, my gift, one of them, hats I wear, is breathing I am a master breathologist, 33 years under my belt, uh, helping and showing people how to remember the truth of who they are, which is a spirit having a human experience. And one of the ways we do that is to breathe deeply enough that we actually feel our life force, which most of us have never done, and coming up and touching what's going on in our emotional body. And our emotional body is the body that holds every negative experience emotionally we've had since our birth. They don't call it the birth trauma for nothing because it is traumatic. Getting here into 3D is traumatic. So, if you'll notice in your own life when there's something going on dramatically, you hold your breath. And that's exactly what the body is doing to record in your emotional body the trauma. So what happens is that when that play record button goes on, it records in your subconscious mind the trauma that made you stop breathing. And then that trauma is in there so that whenever anything that remotely resembles that initial trauma wound, you go right back to that energetic and stop breathing. Well, the whole idea of this is to actually breathe through whatever's coming up, whatever's in front of you, whatever is not working in your world. It's important that you breathe through it, not let it grasp on, not let it cling on to you and your energetics. The breath is the invisible bridge between the seen and the unseen, and now it is also a way to, when you breathe deeply enough, to relax your parasympathetic nervous system. And that's a big deal to keep relaxed during these times because this is the beginning. This isn't the end. I've been saying this for years about this time. Now it's here, and now we all have to step up to the plate in our lives, whatever that looks like. Basically, that's letting go of fear and moving into your love. Because where we're heading is a dimension based on love as the foundation of where we learn from, as opposed to fear, which is the third dimension. I've equated the third dimension of having, if you don't like mathematics, having to take algebra and pass, and or if you don't like English or reading, then you have to take a literature class, draw your own, write your own novel, and pass. So the sooner we get there, the better, eh? The sooner we remember really what's happening here, the better. So I'm here to show you the way to help you through this time and all times, not just this time. And that is to breathe deeply all the way down to your root chakra and all the way up through your crown so that you're consciously breathing as opposed to just automatically. So you do this through your mouth because it's easier for people to take a deep breath through their mouth than through their nose. Although at some point, when you have a clear enough emotional body, you can breathe this deeply through your nose. Sounds like that. And through your mouth, it sounds like this. Oh, it feels so good to breathe that deep almost every single time to take a deep breath. Doesn't it always feel better when you take a deep breath? Imagine doing that every breath. Wow. That'll move you right along. So don't be afraid of whatever comes up, because of course what this does is brings up whatever's in your emotional body, and this the surface of what's going on in your emotional body. And of course there's a lot of fear going on in people's emotional bodies right now. This is current fear, and this is like long-standing, lifelong fear. So now's the time to actually get back into our bodies and breathe deeply and know that we are bringing in higher frequencies when we deal with our emotional pain, and heal it so that it becomes a scar as opposed to a wound that is constantly running our lives. You know, the conscious mind is the tip of the iceberg, and the rest is below the water. So I call it, you know, uh, tune ups are short amount of time, 22 minutes of breathing in a new way. And then that covers the top layer of the emotional body. And then I do what's called an overhaul, which is going into the basement of the emotional body and taking a look and clearing it out. Spring cleaning. This is like your lifetime worth of cleaning. So, or maybe more than one lifetime worth of cleaning. So, that's one of the things that I do, that I'm very honored to do. That I've seen miraculous healings with people. Um, People that, you know, had major diseases, and cleared them and healed them. So I'm doing this because I can't get away from it anymore. I've been hiding in the background for decades doing my work in, you know, in the background. However, now it's time to come out and let people know that, you know, there's so much going on right now, and you're not alone, and a lot of your invisible allies are with you, your angels, your guides, your high self, all of that. So I just wanted to get this out here after the 444 portal, which of course is the angel number. However, that number, yep, yes, it was 444 yesterday. However, it comes down to a 12, which comes down to a 3 day. And today, the 5th of April, is actually a 4 day. So I'm bringing through the four, the manifestation, the grounding, the connection of the four, of the number four. If you want, you can go look up the number four and see what the meaning is for that number. It's very powerful. And I wanted to do something yesterday. Well, I did do something yesterday. I watched Mr. Matt Kahn. If you haven't heard of him or seen him, go find him and listen to him, because he's the bomb diggity. Matt, Matt, Kahn, KAHN.org. Listen to his videos. He's got 1 million of them on YouTube. Woke. that soul, that man is woke. So enjoy him and all of them. Eckhart Tolle. I mean, Wayne Dyer. Sorry. Although I know he's not with us here, he had a lot of good things to say. And they've all had really good things to say, all of the people of this caliber, and are still saying great things. So check those out to help. And I will be doing more of this. I have no idea, if this will be on the channel. I don't know. I'm just doing this because what the hell, you know? I have no idea. So I just know that I had to do this and make this and put my energy into the collective, which of course I've been doing all my life, for my family, for my family line, for the earth, for all of her creatures, humans also. So, um, that's all for now, I think. It's like 16 minutes. It's like, wow. Okay, well, we'll see how this goes. If I get it up online or however I'm going to do it, I don't know. But all I know is one of the things that I'm doing for the world right now is breathing. And I'm doing that for every single thing on this planet, every human, every animal, every plant, every mineral, every single thing, regardless of, if you believe in it or not, doesn't matter. I saw a stream on my Facebook yesterday, um, which said, attached to nothing, connected to everything. That about sums it up for me. It's very concise. I like concise. And that's what it means. I am not attached to who this reaches or who it doesn't reach or what you think about it or what you feel about it. I'm trusting that the people that are supposed to see it will, and it resonates for you. And the rest, I'm not attached to what others think or say about it. I just want to be able to do something that is not in my wheelhouse. Is not. I'm not comfortable with this. I don't know really what I'm doing. I'm sure you can tell. But I'm doing it anyway, and that's it. I think that's it right now. Whatever scares us and but isn't in our comfort zone is what we get to do. Yeah, I love the universe. I love the universe. Whatever you want to call that energy, the biggest energy that there is. I love that, and I'm part of that, and you're part of that, and everyone and everything is part of that. All that is, whatever you want to call that, is what I represent. I am representing that love, and I am representing that light, and I am representing that golden radiance and that alignment. So, um, okay, well, I think that's all for now. I broke through. I did it! Yay, me! And yay, you. Just keep breathing. Keep breathing deep. And you'll be happy that you did. Okay. Thank you.